Welcome to Hacking Your Leadership. I'm Chris, and welcome to this week's Thoughtful Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Hacking Your Leadership and leave us a review on iTunes. Also, be sure to check out our new accounts on YouTube and Patreon at the links in the podcast description. All right, for this week's episode, I want to talk about conflict resolution. More specifically, I want to talk about a tactic many leaders use for resolving conflict that might not be getting the intended results. And that tactic is neutrality. Neutrality sounds great. It sounds fair. It sounds like a commitment to impartiality, indicative of a leader who values all their people equally. So why isn't it a good thing? Because many conflicts between people have a right side and a less right side. And giving equal weight to both sides typically means there's an underlying aversion to conflict, that the ultimate goal is for everyone involved to leave happy, or that the leader themselves is so concerned about their own biases that they overcorrect to the center in an attempt to protect themselves from any backlash that may arise from the outcome. So if this is such an issue, what can be done about it? Well, first, leaders need to start vocally owning their values. And I mean daily. When you make a leadership decision, tell your people what value or values led you in making that decision. I don't mean sending out a mass email or grabbing a megaphone shouting it from the rooftops. I mean just telling whoever was involved. This ensures your people aren't filling in their own story of how you arrived at your decision. Because the right decision for the wrong reasons still might be the wrong decision. And the wrong decision for the right reasons will be met with a lot more grace if your people know how you got there. Over time, this will also teach your people how to predict your actions, which is a very good thing for overall engagement. Lastly, it sets the stage for making decisions on bigger issues, because employees in conflict will approach the resolution process already having an inkling about how it will end. Second, leaders need to understand that remaining neutral isn't the best of both worlds, or a win-win. It's the worst of both worlds, because neither person involved feels heard or validated. You end up accomplishing exactly the opposite of what you wanted. When you're a leader of people, and you're responsible for resolving conflict between two employees, having empathy for both sides doesn't mean you approach the situation giving both sides the benefit of the doubt. It means you approach the situation assuming both sides have positive intent. And there's a big difference between the two. A person can mean well and act poorly. But if they really mean well, you as the leader should be able to point this out to them without seeing defensiveness in return. This is what it means to assume positive intent without excusing bad behavior. This is what it looks like to have empathy for both sides while still owning the responsibility of taking a side quickly. Because the longer it takes, the more your values will be questioned. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.